All right, we are back here. Long work day. I just did a workout for chest, shoulders, and triceps. I'm a bit worn out. I got some chicken noodle soup I just ate a bit of. And now we're sitting back down with some streamers playing WoW, ready to get back where we left off. I have some broth on my face. Sorry about that. Alright, so we could go for Duck for our last fight, although we probably won't win it. Everybody's a little bit too strong for us. Some people are way too strong for us. Gotta take my shot with Duck for max return. Alright, white on black. I think I could send my white into his white. Ivankel. We don't need Kaiser here. We could probably switch somebody out for Kaiser. We want the element synergy though. It had better results. Blue. Alright, so the blue side's definitely better than that side, and then hopefully Ivanka will clean up pretty quickly. I mean, I might as well put a support and then put her right there. I doubt Ivanka's gonna die anytime soon. Let's get the matchup rolling. He has blue 3, the assassin guy. That's unfortunate for him. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's see what happens. Our final fight. Let's see if the team comps can prevail or not. We have an hour and 40 till reset, so let's make sure all the daily stuff is done, which I think it pretty much is. Oh, the numbers are wrong or something. I found my next target. Dark into light, not good. Water, ice, and light. Let's do that. The team should be good enough with their cohesion and their element advantage that I can't imagine losing to this guy's random teams. Let's see how we go pound for pound here. Earth, wind, fire, and air. We may look bad, but we don't care. We light the wind, we shine the fire. To climb the earth is our desire. If you know what that's from, drop it in the comments and let me know if you are an OG. Yo, I got wrecked. That was mildly unexpected. Our two team comps against each other should be pretty equal. I wonder if there's like a Ewok PvP counter I could think of. Alright, we're cleaning up pretty easy here. Alright, time for the purple team to... I'm gonna call them the shadow team, yeah. Time for the shadows to rise up here. Later. I'll be taking your placement, my friend. It's a fierce competition here in the royal level. Well, I did manage to push the floor 23 auto grinding last night, so I no longer have to worry about the time gated SSR plus. Rather, I need to deliberate on what to spend it on. I need to do a secret floor once I get ignition weapons for some units, or figure out which units I want to do the ignition weapons, the exclusive equipment for next. And that would be the next major power increase, I think. I watch educational like Tower of God YouTubers in my free time to try to learn, but there's a crazy amount of stuff to learn about. I can do some Revolution. I should have plenty of Revolution mats. I did Yua, even though she falls off later. I guess Ivankel is the next one I should do. So we have 13 of the base ones. We need a lot of those to get some people to the second level, and we can do 2 people. I don't know, it should be about 200 to do all the way from 0 to 10. 10, 20, 40, 60, 90, 120, 160, 200, 250, 300. So it's 300 to do one person all the way. Yeah, definitely not a small amount. We have to choose carefully for the exclusive equipment. Unlocking it is no problem. The only issue is we can only do a few at a time. Time-gated progression. I haven't used any of my consumables though. I'm just pushing every day and not using my consumables yet. Oh, I have a selector for 100? That's kind of pog. Rapport does give combat benefits, so I can work on that. 24 of these. So once I make a plan, I got Rapport on lock. I got exclusive equipment on lock still for at least 2 or 3 more. Growth resource selection chest when I get stuck for some added enhancement. I'm wondering if I should spend these. I think the black market's more valuable for SSR plus additions to the account rather than more SSRs. So I think I definitely want to do this. I'm just going to go ahead and send it. Maybe try for another Garam copy and see if I can pity her before she leaves. Get our random chest. SSR plus. So I don't know if it's valuable to get a new one. The new ones that I would want I don't have are Yurang Eon right there. Nobody talks well about Yurek Mazino Light tank, so we don't worry about Data Mazino. Gustang is a really good dark support unit, or we can get a Karaka copy, or Data or Adult Macheni is also really good for that team comp. Jinsung Ha for red teams can go hard, but I think you want to have some investment on him to get actually competitive. Flight Yurek Mazino is pretty good for the blue, but I already have Data Macheni, so I don't really need more of a front. I could use more frontline later, but it'd be like an additional enhancement. Kaiser is the best damage unit in the game, so her would probably be the prime selection over Garam, or more copies of Ren, and regular Yuriha would be nuts. I don't know much about how she's used though. So those are my thoughts. I'll probably go to Kaiser. I don't want to spend it before I'm certain. And I've had this one for a long time to finish out an ignition weapon piece, maybe for Ivankel. This game's weird because you're not supposed to get like different sets for each unit to have. You're supposed to get like really good sets that you share when you need them. So yeah, I don't know exactly what set to get first. I think like Runda or Els are 2 of the best, and then Sundance for certain carries. Alright, we've been out so away, so let's make sure we don't overcap on our resources here. Do our 6 take. Secret room. We're going for Revolutions because they had one that it was black market tickets, but I haven't seen that one since. We'll go here and here. Whatever. Hermit Garam. So I did a 10 pull and managed to get an additional copy for blue 3. I want to do the full pity before I commit to this because I want to get all the way to the end. So I'm actually trying to save up tickets now and progress more for more tickets. But, I mean, I'm doing it because her banner's here. And then I'll just pull for Kaiser afterwards. We need more Zigenya points. If I can manage to get... Or, I guess I need more summons. Yeah, this is summon base and not copy base, so I need to go like another one. Boom, 10, 10, 10. So we need another 140 summons. Unlikely that we get another copy that way. We definitely need to finish a knock here. I need one more. I'm trying to go for the dailies to get it as much as possible. I'm out of purple tickets and I don't want to spend Suspendium. I don't know if you can get Suspendium for black market, but if you can, that's obviously going to be better for where I'm at in the game. I've done my Hell Train, my new growth is done, all these check-ins are done, dash is done. I am completing everything that the game is throwing at me for the most part. So I think the play is, there's no more story mode for tickets. It looks like next act coming soon. It looks like the game itself has not released it, I imagine. And yeah, we got nothing else to do besides... The only thing that's expiring soon is the Super Rookie Plus. I did grab the 10 summons for Suspendium and then the $4 for 30 and spent that this morning. I don't really want the equipment element change ticket. Like, I'm just a solo self-found guy. Whatever I get is what I get. It can be acquired after daily missions after killing the 11th floor. So do I have some? It doesn't show me how much I have. And then these would be pretty nice. I'm having a slow time getting up all the right equipment for my units. So that's nice. It's only $4 as well. Maybe I'll get one, maybe, and then get one of these. 100. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I've already gotten Rainbow 5 Joaquin, Rainbow 5 Yiwa, Rainbow 5 defense hots or tank hots for light, and I'm at like blue 3 Uriha would be the next SSR to level up. VV is a good one to get more copies on. Most of the purple team that can go really far with SSR is VV, the assassin, Uriha, and Joaquin, and then Karaka is the ideal tank that I have. So besides that, there's not really great units in other elements. Like there's Tank and Dorsey seems pretty good, and Bloroke for blue is like a strategic unit to pull people. Maybe I don't even need that many copies anyway for him to use his effect. So he would be cool though. Otherwise, I just need SSR plus. So besides this 100 giving me like almost SSR plus selection or +1. It's basically that. But if 16 and then 22 for just a copy, I could get a copy of Karaka. Probably better than Evan. Yeah, Karaka is probably more important to get a copy on. So I could buy this and get Karaka copies, or this for SSR stuff. I don't know. I'll think about it at the end before it goes, well, 1 day, 3 hours. I have about a day left to decide. I mean, I don't know about the shop, like during events, if there's going to be like pay to win stuff, or if I'd rather just spend here and then ride those resources out throughout the rest of the time. I have the monthly thing for summons. Before we do that, let's make sure all the growth stuff is done. We're at 800 here, 156. Boom, boom. Maintaining the 20 plus for our carry, and then this is the optimal way to get your to progress through the story essentially. Uh-oh, do we double tap? My computer is doing a lot right now, so it's kind of laggy. Oh, the speakers are on, so you probably heard the feedback. Let me put in my Bluetooth earphones. Apologies if you hear that in the recording. I can't edit that out. Origin Orb is interesting. We did get to... Oh yeah, we still need to do the Shinsu Orb here. We'll hit this as just like a general milestone. I've done this swiftness for yellow and red. And now... So yellow and red are pretty much done for the first half. Suspendium, 900 is pretty gross until you're super endgame. Time to work on this. Accuracy, evasion, crit rate, crit damage. If I had to choose one, maybe evasion for Joaquin to not get killed as much. I don't think I have any accuracy issues yet, or I don't know. Maybe I'll start with accuracy just to make sure I have enough at all times. It might be a while before I get more soul orbs. Alright, we have Shinsu Blessing level 2. Not sure what this actually does. It doesn't actually... You can additionally increase Shinsu links to Shinsu's Blessing. Oh, it just adds it to your level, so we just got +1 across the board. Okay. So our 157, including the battle or the membership for the month, got me +5. And then Tri-Essence. We need some more AAAs. I'm only in the first tier because I've been really lackadaisical about it. But let's work on getting some good ones. The question is if I should go back to 1 and try to look for more A's, or if I should just be content with 3 A's that are not the ideal substat. Because like the rate of getting physical resistance, I mean it's 3% to get A rank, and I mean, it's pretty low chance. My question is, do I need to get good? Like, the targets are physical resistance, magic resistance, swiftness, and accuracy. And then, like, accuracy, evasion, if is what I said. Or no, accuracy, swiftness. And then evasion's nice to have instead of physical resistances and magical resistances. My question is, do these need to be better substats or just A pluses? So like we can reroll this, no problem. Physical res, but C rank. Magic resistance, C rank. Physical resistance. Let's try to get at least like good A res. Physical resistance. I don't know. I need to see an account review to know if the first tier is just random triple A's to get through to the next tier, or if you need to choose strategically. I need to solve that before I go deep into this. So we'll call it there. In terms of exclusive equipment, Kun Edan. So once I get more levels and copies of him, he'll be an investment. Karaka is my tank. I probably want to invest in him to up to 20 for the ignition weapons. And I went the 5-piece set or 4-piece set for. Is this not the same? Sayla, Sundance. Oh, it's a 2-piece. That's not good. I need a Von Kel to have some good sets. Let me pull up a spreadsheet real quick. On Ivankel, we want Bergamot set for in Lifesteal. Alright, so we need to go farm Bergamot. 100%. Which is why I was farming this. This is Myong Wool, is a defense set for Karaka, and then Bergamot's. When the wielder reaches 30% HP or less, Bergamot immediately restores 4% of the wield's max HP and increases lifesteal by 20%. So this is good on any frontline DPS unit, I would imagine. So Joaquin could use this. Ivanka will obviously use it. Maybe like Dada Macheni or something. Let me see. Okay, I can sort this to see only the Bergamots. So, okay, Runda and Bergamot are the big two. Bergamot is good for Cheon and Light, Gyatang the Hots, and Yeon. On Yeon, which Yeon though? Is that for Yiwa? Let me check. Bam, Evan, Goseng, Gray. Who's Cheon? Oh, this is physical and magic? That's what that means? Oh, this is Cheon. Let's make sure there's no gear upgrades. Hots is good. Unless I get a lot more copies, he's never going to be used over Karaka. We'll put him in there just so he can... I mean, Dada Macheni is always going to be in place of him. We'll auto-equip at the time comes. So I think Yuri, even though I have red 3 Yuri, she is just an abysmal unit. She dies immediately. Her special move is good, but she never like gets to use it. Decreases enemy swiftness is kind of cool. I mean, she tries to be a damage tank, I guess, and like it'll do a little bit of debuffing, but no survivability. This is the defense increase, okay. Yeah, I think she just loses out though to this girl. Like does not die apparently. Shinsu of the Heart and Dorsey. Awakens Heart, increasing max HP. Okay. Dashes at enemies. Deals max HP as additional damage. That's means we can do pure HP focus. What's her set? Yeonhee and Yuri. Oh, she goes Bergamot set. Lifesteal to stay alive, it looks like. Yeah, they have backup life stuff. Alright, deploy a Heart Zone near Capster, dealing 1 per. Okay, so she's doing zone damage with HP damage, so it's not terrible. Decreases magic resistance by 30%. Oh, that's nuts. This is really good with a Yiwa. Oh, a synergistic passive with green element allies. She has a 10% automatic revive, 25% HP. Interesting. Seems pretty good. Yeah, more promising than Yuri. Sorry, Yuri. I love your design, but they didn't make you very good. And Dorsey is where it's at. We'll get her the best we have. Alright, I'm just playing. I'm just having fun now. What is open? A red one. The white one's on Joaquin. The other white one's on him. 27. Joaquin's decked out. So we do actually have a good set on Joaquin. We went for not Sundance. Sundance. Oh my god, he doesn't have a good set on. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, this is right. Sundance protection wielders basic attacks ignore 20% of target's defense and deals 20% of attack as additional damage. So yeah, that's what we're looking for Joaquin. to do just insane damage on his hits. Obviously, the last two slots are pretty bad. Accuracy, attack, crit rate. We just got one layer of stuff for the set so far. And here is Blorode. He has the skill that pulls somebody. Blorode summon is real to strike the furthest enemy, dealing 2% attack, then pulls them and slams them in the ground, dealing 4% attack, knock them down. So Blorode is a good unit to get leveled up for strategical taking out back row element or enemies. Apparently Mii-Seng is bugged for Underground Factory because of her reflect, so apparently people have been asked not to use her. I haven't even seen that. Mii-Seng Yi-O. Alright, we had one gear upgrade. Otherwise, we don't really use this category too much. Alright, Machete has some upgrades. A legendary blue dagger, huge. +2 on her. Quant, Edendon. I haven't looked at them enough to know what they do, but I mean, I just use a tier list. I should never use her since I have the other assassin for dark. Here we prioritize Kaiser, then Vivi if we get stars, otherwise Kun, Adon, then Vivi. So she is the best she can be, it looks like. It's an element match, so I don't want to take it off him. Element match, element match. Yeah. Nothing great for blue at the top. Barbatos, B+. I could switch it for VVs, but I'm more often going 5 purple than I'm going 5 blue. Okay, this is more interesting. Oh, no, it's not. I already have the best one. There's just 2 blue ones. And then her exclusive equipment's a priority. Armamentor is enhanced, increasing the barrier's duration by 5 seconds. Cards and result to be yourself and getting aware of spirits. Yeah, so I would love to get her to +20 and get more copies of her. Ivankel needs his... Yeah, we know we need you to get upgraded. Fisher Wren has an upgrade. Interesting. A Dark Mage. Yeah, we don't have a Dark Mage that needs his pieces. And then I need to work on his Revolution when he's ready to be a carry. Maybe at red 3 or something. B+. Okay, huge. Oh. Wait, this is a light unit. I don't care. I thought I was green for a second. No, I'm light, so I don't care about any of that. I was like, oh, a green match on them? That's awkward. I don't know if I ever used Hong Sung Yu. What does he bring? He has a push, decreases attack speed and movement speed. That's kind of useful, maybe. Just a knockback. There's just... He must be one of the first characters that came out because he's way too simple. I'm gonna release that. This is Yellowy. I don't know who... Yeah, didn't even know who she is. Quattro and Dorsey. Shalil. Why is there 3 green mages? Like, why do they have to compete for gear so hard? And so many supports. He's got element matching. She's all topped off. She's mediocre. I pushed Bam to 10. I don't know if I'll be able to get 10 to 20. I'm not doing his Revolution for support, so 10 is all he's going to get for now. Shibisu could be good because he has a skill that does like a passive for all the yellow units. Increases attack by 10%, 16%. I definitely want more copies before I would put gear and try to use him. And then Yuraha is one of the top supports in the game, so I do want to work at her more at some point. She's a good energy recovery. Increasing attack by 30% and defense by 30%, huge for everybody. Restoring energy for the highest attack unit. And if it's purple, it's a bigger increase. Wait, is it only if it's purple? So if it's not purple, it's only 120 energy? So definitely more for Joaquin. She steals energy? That's kind of cool. Silences support units for 1 second. And she does a revive. Oh, this unit's cracked. Yeah, I'm focusing a lot on Yuraha. Is she fighting for gear? I mean, she's got the same as Garam, so that's fine. 902. Can we get anything better than 902? We can. Bam and Evan are higher. Yeah, they have element matching stuff. We're not going to mess with it. This is a purple unit. Yeah, only the purple one is down there. Everybody's starving for these blue moon crystals. 1-4. Yeah, everybody's good. Alright, so we've once again confirmed that all the gear on all my units is good as it can be for now. I think it's time to push story and read One Piece. It's time to do... Let's do this secret floor. I mean, L and Runda might be a better set. I mean, based on this spreadsheet I'm reading, the only 4 sets that are used are Myeongwell, Bergament, and El Runda. Nobody uses these other ones. Doris. Swiftness. Valuable. I mean, like, the new Anak could probably use this. Yeah, I'm not sure. Some other frontline tanks. I mean, it's just more like stalled support tanks. Attack percent. Rayhana's ambition activates when spots. Remains until the first attack lands. I guess this is an assassin set. So this would be good on the dark, the purple assassin unit, or anybody with like the teleport to backline effects. So pretty niche. Crit damage. The wizard recovers HP equal to 3% attack every second when concealed. Okay, yeah, so this one, there's only a few units in the game that conceal. I don't know, does Joaquin conceal? I need to find that out. Otherwise, I've just seen a few like red units do it. Pretty not good. The wielder's accuracy increases by 30, and then Sundance give your basic attacks damage penetration. So that's good for auto attack based units. Maybe like Kaiser, I guess, is auto attack based. All the Rangers would like Sundance. And then Sayla is... This is a tank set, yeah. Yeah, this is just a really good another tank set. I don't know what's better between this and this is defense. So this would be good for defense hots versus 40% versus why is one set 20 and one set 40? The Widow's defense increased by 20% until the end of battle. Holy fuck, why would they do this? Was the 4-piece on the bottom one good enough? Well, the 4-piece set here is for provocation. Not everybody does that. Like, Karaka is one of the few people who does AoE taunts and could use this really well. Okay, so this is specifically for taunt tanks, and then this would be for... Like, the Sayla would be better on defense hots. Okay, I kind of get what's going on. The problem is I don't know how to do the restraint points. Let me consult another list for ignition weapons. Priority ones are L for Magic Pierce. And Sayla for... Is that the entire spreadsheet? Oh, I think I need Sayla set for Joaquin, actually. Yeah, this could be good on Joaquin, too. I need to get Magic Pierce for this. This would be good for Tank and Dorsey. It'd be good to have like 2 tanks and have like a set like this in there. But that would be like kind of a niche scenario. I did manage to clear up to like level 6 or 7, I guess. I've been trying. I'm not doing too well in the... Oh, they have recommended units? Oh, this is for who to put them on. Bergamot. So Bergamot's for all your frontline units, pretty much. Anybody who can go on the front line can use Bergamot. L is pretty universal. Abgrund has 2 units potentially. Rihanna, Idea. Oh shit, Sayla is also the biggest in usability for frontline. So Sayla's actually nuts. Myungwol, if I want to work on my front line. Where's Avonkel at? Avonkel can use Bergamot. Okay, I'm farming the first one then. This is going to be huge for a few different units. Alright, let's just send it full difficulty. You can pretend that airplanes in the night skies like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. So 2 of my best units are kind of hard to play in this team metas. So I feel like Joaquin and the dark team is better for this boss fight with single target, and then some green units plus my light units for the other one. I think it's really too hard to use Yvonne here, unfortunately. So we do something like this. Alright, and then we need this here. Rags to riches, purple missing. Won't you tell about true mission? Broken dreams with the fragments of my life. These days you're just thankful to feel alive. Rags to riches, purple missing. What you know about true mission? Do I go Ren or do I just go Yua or... So there are technically 2 Wheelaws. I'll just call it Healing Yua or something. Let's see how this pans out. I like the teams. I'll probably just adjust the difficulty from here. And I have One Piece just sitting here from yesterday with the new chapters and a few other manga. So I'm going to play this for like half an hour and then go back to manga and then probably just blast Adventure on the side. one shot the back line. Oh, Uraha managed to survive her. Yeah, it's unreasonable. Let's just adjust the difficulty down a bit. And then keep trying with those teams. And if I manage to get to a good difficulty, I'm just going to farm it for a bit. Just get some a massive options. Let's see how this does. Just get rid of all the major blocking ones at the end. I just wonder if my black market tickets is about to go on Grom or Kaiser. Why is there not a dark unit that can heal? I could just switch one of the back rows for green healer if I can't finish it. It seems like we're gonna kill it though. Okay, that's some good progress. We managed to sustain through it somehow. Bam insta died, tank insta died. We just get mobbed. What if I do like this? Let's see how this plays out. Bam is a better support for damage and attacking. Evan does the immunity shield, which is nice if we can have it. But I would need to move Yuwa up and put Evan in the back row to make Evan playable. They just insta-die. I need them to not insta-die though. That's kind of a requirement. Vespa has some immunity, or they're getting hit from the back line and insta-dying. It's so doomed. Getting defense hots has really not been a big boon here. I even got a stupid exclusive equipment up. I have no way to get to the back line is the problem. Let's see if my Yuwa survives. Maybe I can out-heal the backline damage from them. Insta-chunk. That's too much. I'm looking for some sign of being able to get the ads down. If we can get the ads down, there's maybe a chance. There is a maybe chance that there is a chance that there is a chance that we can kill it. I'm gonna switch them and see what happens. If there's only two, you should just switch them. I don't have enough investment on Ren to justify putting him in the other slot. We could put Data Machine here if we want to, but we'll see how it goes. For free twice a day. BDS G2 Silver Scrapes time. Alright, with my frontline immunity, a healer, and a big support, and 2 DPS, I assume this will go well. Oh yeah, somebody turns off shields. I'm not sure if it's King Jihad or whoever that is. But clearly we're ahead of the curve. So the first part is really easy, actually. Okay, we have somebody top to the back line, maybe. Take out those pesky backline units. Oh, he died. No, he didn't die. Not a bad try. Uraha ideally does not die right away. The backline just insta-dies. If I had Dada Machete to distract more, I think it would go better. Maybe this will increase our chances of winning. Maybe I could run it like 10 times and win 1 out of 10 times. But I'd rather find a team that can win like 4 or 5 out of 10 times. If I can. Insta dies in the back line. Well, that went horribly. Maybe I could put Red and Knock in the back, or the tank and Knock. I don't know, we'll call her Mama and Knock. Mama and Knock in the back row to support Joaquin and not die immediately. He insta-died again. YOLO, let's see what happens. I don't like having units that die in one hit. Uraha and the VV. I need some sustain. Oh, he went ham. We got an A rank too. Defense, evasion, magic, pierce, physical res, critical hit resistance. I mean, it's a tank piece, so the magic. I would, if that was magic res, this would be crazy. Now the question is, if I auto challenge, am I completing that level, or what level am I completing for auto complete? Let me see what the tutorial says. Yo, let's go. Oh, they reset weekly. They make you newly unlock it, so. Okay. This is the slot 1 attack piece, and we're looking for defense stats, so not bad, not bad. This is tank set, F-res, crit damage reduction, effect hit is good, probably good for the taunts, and then critical damage increase is worthless. And this is the tank set. Some evasion, but otherwise pretty abysmal. Oh, we got a Bergamot too. Evasion, 1% HP, that must be a min roll. Magic res, crit damage reduction. Not great. Maybe for Ivankel in the front. Alright, we got another slot 1 for effect hit, physical res, and crit damage. Good substats. And HP evasion effect hit, 2% evasion, or HP. Then we got 1 physical pierce. Accuracy is not bad. We got an A rank slot 2 for effect hit, physical pierce, magic pierce. So it can be used on both since it has Pierce for both, but I don't think too many people do hybrid damage, so the higher Magic Pierce, I mean, good for Ivanko. Magic Pierce, slot 5 Magic Pierce, this is huge. Effect resistance 3, defense 1.5, pretty weak it looks like. A lot of C ranks, B ranks. Not many people use Myeongwell, so I don't want to do this too much more. Magic res, effect, hit rate, crit rate, physical pierce. Not good defensive stats. Magic res, physical res. Pretty good. Magic pierce. That's not good. Physical res, huge. That's going on Karaka with HP percent. Alright, let's wrap that up there. Alright, I need to get about 200 of these for the Karakas. Some oh, this one's rough. Not looking too hot. Effect resist, physical resistance, physical pierce. At least we get the magic pierce. Alright, that'll keep our 4-piece on. Yeah, I managed to get pretty good stuff for this. Critical hit res, magic pierce. We're looking for magic pierce. Alright, that's one. Let's go check out Joaquin's. He wants Sundance. Minus 12 accuracy, minus resist. I have 560. I don't know, I need a guide for this kind of shit. There's way too many nuances. R6 is crazy investment. I'm just gonna lock this, just this one. But I think I want to go for a Von Kel's Revolution first. Boom. We'll get this to +5. Death Sense always results in a critical hit. We'll save up for that. Ivanka will be the carry eventually, so I guess I do need a red roster to pill out. Ignition Weapon Hot Deal Pack. Alright, time to chill out and just grind it. So I have another 10 piece for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the daily and then I'm gonna do the 5 and hit 100. If I don't get her, I'll just use the 100 to grab her up and then move her out. But I don't want to do a 10 pull in case I get her. I want to be able to switch it quickly. The Underground Laboratory. Let's just do more story before we come back to that. Alright, what are we up against? We're up against white or yellow. So we either do some kind of hybrid with red, or let's see what happens when we go our dark set. Let's see what that does. Alright, I worked out and drank a whole bunch of water with whey protein, so I need to pee already. So BRB real quick. I'll just run the purple from here and see how it does while I'm going. Legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Just one mistake. Let's go! Is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Yeah. Remember me for centuries. Oh, if I'm not too true. Come on, come on, let me. It bruises us in eyes, you think. And this is what Oh, we got wrecked. Joaquin can be very hit or miss, though. We've been here forever, and here's the frozen fruit. I can stream forever. They are poison. I wonder if Musheni replaces the assassin or Vivi, because Vivi's pretty useful late game too. The assassin apparently falls off, even though I can't even use her now without enough investment copies. I need Joaquin not to die in the first few seconds. I'm resizing the window, which is why you see that. Alright, this is very tough. I'll try one more thing with the... Let's see how this does. I mean, I guess I could use like Vargarov as a second tank here on the left side instead of the assassin. Maybe that would be smarter. Although I just don't have any copies of him either. They're all pretty much the same. Uraha and Vivi have more copies at this point. Bro, Joaquin, can you not die in the first few seconds? I could go Fire Ice. Okay, we're popping off. Yo, we popped off. Ha 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 ha. That's what he says. Alright, enjoy the gameplay. I'm gonna disappear here while I play it. Now it's just the journey of the adventure. Oh, he couldn't stick it out in the end. Seems like a win, though. Seems like we'll get there. Alright, time to read the new One Piece chapter. I'm freaking hyped. One Piece chapter 1123 was last week's chapter. I'm just getting caught up. So this week is 1124. 1124 is the chapter I'm about to read if I see this in the future. It is August 23rd. Ba ba ba. Oh, this is an elite, so that the teams are different. Let's take a look at the teams before we dive in. I want to get Viol to red 3 so I can start using him more. I think blue 3 is the minimum. I probably should do all the secret floors for all the black market ticket levels. And try to do that for all of those for the weekly before it resets on Sunday. That'd be a good way to farm black market tickets for my SSR Plus. Alright, let's see what kind of team comps we want to run here. So we got yellow team. Let's try the full purple team. This is when we faced the one we stalled on a few ago. Let's try it like 15 times or so. If we don't get in 15, try something else. Ivanka is my biggest carry right now, so switching her into the front and then building other teams around the rest. I don't know, green's kind of unusable. The healer doesn't survive long enough to heal usually. Joaquin died in 1 second. Green has a good tank and then a healer, but I don't have enough copies of the tank yet. Okay, he was alive for the briefest of seconds. I can get green 3 Karaka with the rookie plus. I'm just thinking about it. It seems pretty doomed. What is that? Green? And red? We can go white, yellow rather. We can go blue, Data Machete plus Garam, plus the fifth spot is the fifth spot's kind of rough then because we don't really want to use Horion. He's just gonna instant die. Tank and Dorsey's green. And then, yeah, using Viol is not a great idea. Huarian is kind of like the red third if you don't have Ginseng Ha. So let's try white. Let's see if we damage it. Double whammy. Double bammy. Get to work, Joaquin. Wabam. Now this one's weird. We usually use Fisher, Ren, or... Yiwa is usually the third DPS carry. Oh, there's no way this is gonna work. So, Yiwa's the third carry for the third team usually. But I used her in the first one. Maybe I could switch her in. Oh, I have an idea. I don't think Garam's a DPS unit at Blue 3. Are we doing any damage? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're not doing any damage. We gotta get to work. Oh, the daily reset happens in 3 minutes. Alright, this has to work. Okay, she's fighting her heart. Yo, Ivanka just fucking solos. Alright, second verse, same as the first. Let's go. Now this one should be a lock. We have the 4 type bonus plus Yiwa. Should be a wrap. Get defense down on some of them and start burning. Finish him. Yeah, there we go. This is the recipe. This is the concoction. Alright, onwards. If the dark team doesn't work, Ivanka team works just as well. Actually, it'll probably be faster. You get one shot, guys and girls. I'm gonna switch a different auto team though. He's so nuts. Alright, sorry guys, you're fucking champions. Oh, I need the proficiency 10. I'm actually mad I don't have her proficiency 10. Let me go change that. Let me go fix that. Alright, day 14. Some more normal summons. Some Shinsu. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. All of this for $3.99? It's not horrible. I assume you can do everything at once. Just a costume? What does it say? During the event period, you can acquire 2 times from loot system. However, this bonus does not apply to quick loot. Nice. What's the event? Did something just start today? Because that wasn't there yesterday, or even 5 minutes ago. teammate trial? Isn't this thing gone yet? I thought I saw a hint stuff. We're building back up our millions. Come on, baby. Give me Mama a knock. R5. I saw a gold on his scepter, maybe. Okay. We got something. Reel the fish in, please. Dang it. Why her? Why, God? Why? Alright, like a 5% chance or something? 2. I actually really hope I get her so I can choose someone else for the selector. Last chance. Do we hit gold? Nada. There she is. The newest, most busted unit is now on my R5 list. And that gets us SSR selection chest. Thank you. 226. Jesus Christ. And then 6 of these. Never spent any, by the way. We can get purple. Why is it purple? Red, blue, or green, blue, purple, red. Yeah. Uraha, Vivi. Red Huarian, maybe. Probably not though. Not for a long time. Blanc. She's decent. The two, Blarode and Blanc, are like some of the best SSR blue units. The rest haven't been showing up much. And here, getting green row would be good in taking Dorsey. Okay, he's just a general good support unit. He doesn't need to be light, and with Yiwa. He actually does really well with Ivankov. He's so funny. SSR plus. I'll need to use that soon. That's too valuable to hold up. Why is there 5? A little bit of defense to help him stay alive would be greatly appreciated, yeah. HP, attack, accuracy. How much do I... Yeah, I have 5k. I need to enhance some stuff. I have this many B ranks? Damn, Bitcoin up to 64K. I bought it at 57, but I had to sell it to make sure I had enough money for payment. Oh man, I could have made at least a K off of that. And there's transaction fees. I'm mad. I knew I bought the dip too, but I didn't really make any money off of it. I mean, this will be good for Ren or her, so should definitely upgrade this. This is not going to go on anybody else. That works. Yeah, she's kind of crazy. Who else do I want? I have none of him, but getting some would be nice. Vespa would be nice. Ironically, I think this wall rune's actually better. Anything? Skamaz. Alright, I've had just about enough. Let's get the time-based stuff going. Oh, I should see what valuable slot I need to fill. And then come back here. 70k, didn't I had like 20k today. What are these? Alliance coins? Okay. Arenas, books. I'll probably start using these for the enhancement extraction stuff. I really need these right now. Oh, I mean, these are just as important, honestly, though. Let me get some characters to 20 for the ignition, and then I'll just put all this into Radiant Fragment stuff for Revolution. That seems like the best idea. When there's no banner, Kaiser is the only option. The event ended. We did pretty well, though, it looks like. Alright, that's one less thing to do every day. Three A's? Oh, three B's. Get wrecked, kids. 3 mages. You shouldn't have. Should have done quick results. Bong bong. Dark and Dorsey has the better outfit. Let me collect my rewards. Oh shit, I have to do everything. It's now Saturday. Alright, this can be done on autopilot.